Okay, so we're looking at the first question. It says draw a circle at point 0, 0.06. So I'm going to go to 0 and then go all the way to 6, and I'm going to make a circle. And then it says a square at point 4, 4. So I'm going to make a square on the coordinate plane. All right, my next one is the least common multiple of 2 and 10. So I have 2, I have 10. I'm able to divide it by 2. Oops, this is a 1, this is a 5. I can't do anything else. Least common multiple means multiply the steps and the addic. So 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 5 is 10. So this equals 10 altogether. Number 3 is asking me to multiply. When you multiply decimals, you don't worry about the decimals. So 6 times 2 is 12, carry the 1. 2 times 5 is, plus 1 is 0, place marker. 1 times 6 is, 1 times 5 is, add it all up. And now I care about the decimal. I see one number after the decimal, 2 numbers after the decimal. So I move it, 1, 2. All right, number 4. I have to look at my problem, and it says for every 2 parts of mineral A, there's 3 parts of mineral B. So I want to fill in my chart first. So I'm going to add 3 to every one of these because for every 2 parts of A, there's 3 parts of B. So this is going to be 18. This is going to be 21. What's next? What's next? What's next? Excellent. And then I need to plot those. That's what I needed to do. So I'm starting at 10 right now. So 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and 30. All right, give the difference in simplest forms. To do that, I have to subtract 8/9 minus 2/3. I need to change this denominator because I know I can multiply it. What can I multiply it by to get 9? Nick? 3. So I'm going to put 3 over 3. And 2 times 3 is? 6. I'm going to just bring this fraction over. And 8/9 minus 6/9 is 2/9. And I look at that and I see that it's already in simplest form, so I'm done. Laura squeezed 18 oranges and she made 2 glasses of juice. Write the unit rate. So when we are talking about the unit rate, we have to get this down to 1. So what am I going to do to 2 to get it to equal 1? Yep. Divide it by 2 over 2. Whatever I do to the denominator, I have to do to the numerator. 18 divided by 2 is 9. So my answer would be 9 oranges equals 1 glass. All right, number 7. I am dividing 4,262 divided by 21. How many times does 21 go into 42? I'm talking to you. Twice. Everybody talk. That would be 42, subtract, bring down. How many times does 21 go into 6? 0 times. Subtract, bring down. How many times does 42 go into 62? 21, sorry. Twice, and that's 42. And I have a remainder of 20. So 202, remainder 20. All right, refer to dot plot F. So I'm going to go back here to my dot plot F. Dot plot F. And they want to know what is the range. So it goes all the way from 0 to 5. So what would my range be? 5. Trinity drives 3 miles, then walks another 930 yards. How many feet does she travel in total? Who knows how many feet are in 1 mile? Tell me, please, Uriah. 5,280. How can I figure out how many would be in 3 miles? Josh? Okay, let's multiply. 3 times 0 is 3 times 8 is? 3 times 2 is? Plus 2. 5 times 3 is? So I get 15,840 feet. But then I have 930 yards. How can I figure out how many feet are in 930 yards? Yep. Excellent. 0, 9, 27. Now what do I do? I'm going to add them together. 18,630. I need to make sure I have it labeled feet. All right, number 10. Number 10, how many 1/10ths are in 2/5? Write an equation and find the quotient. All right, so I'm going to write the equation. 2/5 divided by 1/10 equals. Now remember, to find the answer, we have to flip the fraction. So let's try it. Our first fraction stays the same, so you have this written down if you haven't done it. My division symbol turns to multiplication, and now I find the reciprocal, and that's just flipping the fraction. The opposite of division is multiplication, so I'm going to flip my fraction and get the opposite. Okay, 2 times 10 is 20. 5 times 1 is, and how many times does 5 go into 20? My answer would be 4. Number 11. Combine the trapezoid and the rectangle to make a rectangle, and then find the the area. How about that? All right, if you look at this, this piece is just going to come over here. So I'm going to say the base is 15. The height is 10. So that's base times height equals, and that would be 15 times 10 equals 150 centimeters squared. All right, number 12. Oh, I love order of operations. 8 times 5 divided by 10. What is 8 times 5? And then divided by 10. Excellent. When a set of unequal amounts is redistributed equally, the value of each new amount represents the, what is it? Together, guys. All right, Lamar practices piano 2 hours a day. After how many days will he have practiced 12 hours? What do I need to do? Josh, tell me. And my answer would be 6 days. Make sure you have words. That needs words. And Charlie's construction company built a wall that was 3 feet high by the end of the first day. Each day after, the wall tripled in height. Use exponential notation to express the height of the wall after the 3rd day. What would I write for exponential notation? I have one person that has their hand up. 2, 3, 4. How would I show that? What do you think? Tell me. Yes? And all you're going to do is write it 3 to the 3rd power. Because what's happening is, remember, each day it triples. So that would be like saying 3 triple times 3, triple that times 3. That's exactly what it's saying. All right.